So, the big question is, why did I start this vlog? It's almost like a blog vlog because there's writing. It's basically my personal experience through this journey that we call life. And I've been called to tell my story, and I'm like, what story? And it's not that interesting. It's constantly unfolding. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But it's become very, very clear to me what my purpose and my path is in this new earth that we find ourselves in. Collectively, there is a much higher level of consciousness for all of us. And I have seen and watched the waves come. I've been on this journey, obviously, my whole life. Just to give you some reference, I am 49 years old. I will be 50 next month. But really, it's an 8-year cycle. I really feel like this journey began for me 8 years ago. Started cranking up 5 years ago. COVID was fucking magical. Just gotta say that right now. Spending time alone by yourself, no distractions, life changing. But significantly, in the last 12 to 15 months, I have seen drastic changes in myself, in my clarity, my gifts, what I see, what I know. Claircognizance, that internal knowing, this shit is like ramped up. It's on fucking steroids right now. But I was just called, now is the time to tell your story and to share all these things. I'm an extremely private person, especially after the events that unfolded last year for me. But prior to that, I was very much on social media. I was an event promoter. I managed a couple of local music artists around here, which is a whole other story and journey that I will get into on this website. But I felt the need to start with the emails because the connection that I have with my divine counterpart, I'm hesitant to say twin flame because I'm going to call it out right now. You people have fucked up the term twin flame. You have taken it, distorted it. So much misinformation is out there of what this twin flame journey is. So I would just like, it's a divine union, is my divine counterpart. But it is through him and with his connection that I have that I've been able to find myself. And it's fucking amazing. And I've realized that at this particular moment in time, and again, I'm going to preface this and tell you, time is not fucking linear. The whole clock, man made that shit up. The count, what, all of this is fucking stupid. The months, the days of the fucking week, like all of it. I do not prescribe to it, but I know a majority of people need to have time frames, need to have timelines, need to know how long ago was this. Like, to me, it's all time is running consecutively right on top of each other. The past, the present, the now, like all of it is, they are all timelines running at the same time. Whole other quantum physics. We won't get into that too much. By this moment in time, I am clearly seeing all of the puzzle pieces. Everything in your life truly happens for your benefit. I have always seen life as a video game. There are levels to it. In each level, you have a certain lesson to learn, which, ironically, I figured out correlates with the 12 universal laws. So in my mind, life is a game. And each level, every time you learn and realize one of these universal laws, you wake up. You wake up. You wake up. You're remembering who you are, who your essence, who we truly are when we come here. The whole point of this whole life, this simulation of being put here on planet Earth as a soul in a human fucking body, is to remember who we are. And we have to have all these lessons, all the experiences, all of these things happen to us in order to evolve and wake up to our highest version of ourselves, our true authentic selves. So on my journey, for me personally, there are 12 levels in that game. Level 13 is when you beat the gate. Level 13 is the space I find myself in now. And it's I'm still here. I'm like on this plateau transitioning. I am literally doing Control Alt Delete on that programming of who Misty Russo was, who she was expected to be, how people saw her doing things because people expected it to you. Oh, you have to work a 9 to 5 job. You have to do that. Fuck that. I blew up my entire life last year systematically. And now that I look back on it, I see how everything happened exactly the way it was supposed to be to bring me to this moment right here, where I am literally coming out of my cocoon. I have literally been in isolation, hibernation, cocoon, turtle shell, whatever you want to call it, for really the last year. I quit my job epically back in November, and that is really when my isolation started. So I want to share all my experiences here, and all of these stories and what happened, everything is from my perspective. Another thing I want everyone to realize is that we all have a certain lens, we have certain filters on that we interpret when we see things, everything. We take all this information in, and in your brain, you are literally deciphering it and making sense out of it and filtering it through all of your past experiences, your upbringing, your culture, your morals, your ethics, your value, everything that makes you you. So no two people are going to tell a story the same way. Everyone is going to see things differently from their different perspectives. And that is the one thing that I wish all human beings could accept. It just, everyone is different. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, their own thoughts, their own perceptions of how a certain situation happened. We need to stop correcting each other and telling each other that we're fucking wrong for seeing it that way. Like right now, that is my biggest, like, I am enraged every time I see somebody else telling them they're wrong or trying to control and manipulate somebody else. And I'm going to get into all that in sharing my experiences and what I've learned. But I'm starting with the emails because over the last couple of months, I've come back into contact with my divine counterpart. And I don't want to call him my man because he is not a possession, but he is my everything. He's the other half of my soul. He's my best friend. He's my lover. He's everything to me, but I am not dependent on him. I definitely want to get into the lesson I learned about codependency and what I'm going to be sharing. But I've gotten to a point now where I am truly, my higher self has taken over the fucking video game. Before, my higher self was holding the remote control, watching Misty in the fucking game. And like all those synchronicities, those signs, those events that happened, they were all little nudges and signs to like get that little character in the video game to go down the right fucking path and to get me to my highest timeline, which I believe I am starting right now. Literally, with making all of this public and sharing my story, it begins right now. So it's gone from my higher self like manipulating me, trying to get me with all these things happening. Oh, yeah, learn the lesson, get to the next level, get to the next level. Now that I'm on level 13, my higher self is now integrated. That avatar, that person, that character that I was playing for all of those last 49 years of my life, she's gone. We don't need survivor mode Misty anymore. Which, by the way, I always envisioned her as fucking Lara Croft, a badass bitch. I was always fighting, struggling, people shitting on me left and right, and I would just keep getting the fuck back up and just doing my thing. But I don't need her anymore. There is no fight, there is no struggle anymore. So I have integrated my higher self. And literally, everything is divinely guided. My intuition, I don't do anything. I don't take a step. I don't make a decision. I don't do anything until I listen to that inner voice, my intuition, my higher self that says, yes, do that. No, don't do that. I am being told and pulled to publish this stuff. I need to get it out there. And it starts with the emails. So I'm going to start with that. It's weird to just jump. There's no place to start. Like, I've tried to write a book. I've started it 10 times. It's all over the place because I have these significant things happen where I have these big, huge aha moments. But then I'm like, oh, but wait, it turned into this. It turned into that. It's still unfolding right now. The end of these emails, I have another one to add that I just sent last night. So the emails is going to be ongoing and a progress because it is literally the movie that's being shot right now. It is the reality show. And in fact, I refer to my analogy of my relationship with Ryan. And yes, I am going to give his real name. I'm not sugarcoating or bullshitting anything. Um, I call it the Ryan and Misty Show. We had season 1, we had season 2, and now we are beginning season 3. And that's how I view all of this. And that's the perspective and this is how I see things. And there was lessons to learn in every one of those seasons, just like you would watch a season of your favorite show. You're like, oh, that character did this. Oh, and they brought in this new character. There was this character. And then you get to the next season and that character's gone. And now we have another one. But you see how the main characters are growing and evolving. Like even in TV shows, you would see like the main characters, their hair's different. They might have gained weight, lost weight. Oh, they had a baby. They don't have a baby. Like all of these things. But that is how I view my life. It is literally, I view it like it's a play. Like I can see all the characters in this physical world doing what they're supposed to, and they're saying the things they're doing, and all these things are happening. But I see, like I'm up in the balcony, and I can see behind that curtain. I see what's going on in the background. I can clearly see why these characters are doing that because I know what's coming down the road. And again, that's one of the gifts that I have that I need to share because we all have these gifts. It's a matter of removing all the distraction, all the static, raising your frequency to a level where you can hear the clarity, the truth, everything. Like I meet someone and I can instantly read their frequency, their vibration, their energy, and I know exactly where they are. And I know why they're there. I can tell they have childhood traumas, they're insecure, they're feeling jealous of this. I know why they're reacting to me the way that they are. It's bizarre. It's like I am literally a human lie detector. It's quite crazy. But I want to show everyone we all have these gifts. And the minute that you stop the programming and you stop just doing things because, oh, I don't want to make a confrontation. I don't want to upset this person. Oh, if I do that and do what my heart is telling me to do or do what lights me up or decide not to go to that party because I don't feel like it, it's really going to piss off this person. I'm going to let them down. They're going to be mad at me. The minute you stop giving a fuck, your life changes. So that's what I want to get to in this and all these posts that I'm making. So I'm going to start with the emails. And I will tell you this, I felt completely taken over with these emails. I've literally gone back and reread them after I've sent them numerous times to go, holy shit. I said everything, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions, and I worded it just right. And I've always been a good writer. But in the last 2 months, this has taken on a completely different level. And it's crazy because Ryan has even said, holy shit, your emails are fucking incredible. Like, you need to, publish them. They need to be in a book. And I always knew that our journey and our path was going to lead us together, where we are working together to show others how relationships should be. Like, we have been programmed in such horrible ways of how relationships work. Or you're not supposed to go back and forth. When you break up with them, you never talk to them again. But no, the whole point of being with someone and being in love and having that intimate relationship with another human being is about love. It's about nurturing. It's about holding space for them. It's seeing where they need to learn and grow and helping each other, not criticizing and pointing fingers at each other. And you made me feel this way, or you did that. No one can make you feel any type of fucking way. That's the first lesson to learn. You are in control of how you react to everything that comes into your existence. So that's what I want to get to. So yeah, we'll start with the emails, and this is going to evolve. I can already see there's a lot of other lessons in my life and a lot of things that people don't know the real story about, that I want to get into. Yeah, I'm not going to be completely TMZ. This is all for a purpose. These are the characters in the movie. This is what they're doing. This is how I perceive all of this, and this is how their actions have made a change in me to help me grow and evolve, because everything happens for me, not to me. So I hope you guys enjoy and get something out of it.